Right, hello friends and welcome to this vlog. To begin with, I'm showing you some footage of a painting I worked very hard on, which ultimately I decided didn't work, but at this point I'd already edited the footage into the video, so decided it'd be a waste to take it out. So that's some interesting techniques that I'm doing and the start of an idea that I do try to revisit later. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just wanted to share this bit with you. And the day after the LARP, we went to a place called Creswell Crags, which has got Ice Age caverns and Ice Age art. And it was a really good tour. It was just a really nice kind of autumnal day. And our tour guide, Hannah, was like so enthusiastic. And she said something that really stuck with me. So I decided to do a little sketch session of it because it was just a nice thing. And I want to record those nice things to remember.
Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
So I'd already picked this song in the editing process, and I'd casually just sketched a photo I'd taken from Disneyland of all places back in 2017. And the guy in the picture was actually making a Beauty and the Beast rose. And I thought, there's gold on this, and this song is called Golden Things. You know what, I actually might paint this. And it was actually just a really nice process, and just the thing I really needed to do after kind of feeling the burn of the previous painting that hadn't worked, you know?
Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden.
believe it's like 2 o'clock and I need my big light on already? I know Brits being surprised that it gets dark at the same time every year is a thing, but this is ridiculous. I shouldn't need my big light on, it's 2 o'clock. So to give you an update on what is happening in my life, I'm meant to be packing for something and I'm procrastinating it by talking to you lot. I am going to a mansion house for a week where we're doing a board game retreat, which I'm really excited about. I really could do with this break. It's been a month of a lot of work I've enjoyed, but a lot of work. I will be taking my work with me, some of my photography work that I need to finish off. I will be bringing my sketchbook with me and some supplies, but I'm hoping to just keep it very chilled. I also want to, I don't know, draw the house. It might be interesting and, you know, just be able to doodle as and when. And I'm also, I'd quite like to, if I win any of the board games I'm playing, draw the kind of winning game. So if there's like a character I was playing, draw the character and the assets to help them win. If it's something like that's actually about all I can think of at the moment, but there'll be other things to come up. And watch me not win a single board game so I don't have to do it. Yeah, I'm taking you along for that, so enjoy the nerdery. I know you're all jealous of how cool I am with my week-long board gaming retreat. So I'll speak to you all later. Bye.
So more golden things going on this video, golden hour, and that house was absolutely beautiful. So I thought before I showed the more board game convention side of it, I'd show you what the house looked like and just how beautiful it was. During the board gaming section, I'm going to have a counter of how many games I win. And yeah, so just have the nice bit before we go to war. I don't do very well.
There's a hot tub at this board game convention. There's an orc in my kitchen, and there's an orc holding one of my dwarves hostage. This was fields. I do have a sheep. I have 2 sheep up there. That's it. That's all I own. And this food, I guess, which I'm going to eat next turn. Ah!
Oh my God, Michael, what have you done?
you finished? Matt, no, Matt.
So this is my score sheet of how many people I played with, which was like a really nice thing, like trying to play with different people, alongside the various sketches I got over the board gaming convention. So here I am showing off the sketchbook pages. Here's some early Christmas presents I got, which I accidentally opened ahead of time. Here is the amazing dog Diesel, and I went to visit my friends who showed me Fantasia, having found out I'd never seen it before, on the projector screen, and yeah, it was very, very interesting.
That's a really good point. Is mitosis gay?
Yeah, of course it is.
Because
He's just fabulous. He's like, look at my nails. Bitch, please.
So we came back to ours and we played a game called The Battalion, which is one I hadn't played at the board game convention, and I genuinely really loved that game, and helped by the fact that I won the second game, which was actually on the harder mode. But yeah, it was a really easy concept to grasp and just so creative and fun. And here I am just setting up a shot for what was going to be my second attempt at the painting, but we'll see how that goes.
And today we are joined by Enzo on the windowsill, who appeared the second I took my filming equipment down.
Pepsi, I need those to work. Little man, I need those to do work. Are you telling me to take a day off? I can't. The capitalist grind is real. Are you telling me to take a day off? I can't. The capitalist grind is real.
Oh my god! Keep doing that! No, that's paint water. Don't drink that. No.
I love you. I love you so much.
Oh, have you realised the windowsill is now free? An opportunity awaits.
Okay, so we've reached December. I have now made the choice to make this a November, slightly into December vlog, because I didn't quite have enough for November. The vlog didn't go entirely to plan, but I don't want to make this an entirely 2-month vlog. So we're here now. The artwork I did at the start of the video, I had hoped to finish the November vlog with like the triumphant return of me doing a piece again and, you know, telling you what I'd learned and how I made this art piece out of it that I really wanted, and I did it and I didn't like it again, and I just didn't want to end the video on something where I was like, I hate this too, awesome. But I think it's like really useful to say as an artist that sometimes things just don't work. I would like this to work. The plan is to try and actually get some portfolio pieces, like proper portfolio pieces out, and this was aiming to be one of them, and it's not. And what needs to happen is I need to put it down for a bit, because like I don't want to work on it anymore. I don't want to do anything with it. But I think with the, I don't know, because I could say I think with enough practice, with me doing even more tests, I can figure it out. But maybe this piece just isn't meant to be, you know? I don't know. I'm stopping it for the moment, and that's fine. I also did a couple of pieces that I didn't film at all, which I actually don't really hate. That, you know, it's like bloody typical, like I could have just done these and filmed them and been like, art! But I didn't. So first we have this, which is some Empire related artwork. I actually, so I say like I don't hate this. I actually don't like how this looks in its traditional form, but I edited it and put it like online. I did a lot of fixing with the colours and stuff. I basically was using paints I'm not used to using, and using hot press watercolour paper for the first time. Didn't practice with either of them, just went straight into it, and then for some odd reason found everything really hard to control because I'd never used it before. Who'd have thought? And I also did this, which is based off one of my favourite bands, The Midnight. I do actually quite like this. It was with my Choose and Keeping 80s palette with a bit of the 50s palette in. And I did some pencil crayons for the line art, and it was exactly what I needed as like a little break whilst that other piece just wasn't working properly. So what's happening this month in terms of art? I do have a bunch of Christmas related commissions to do, which, yep, I'll do those. I'm quite happy to do work on like little pieces for people. I am doing a last order on my shop, and I will post a link in the description. There's always a link in the description to my shop. But basically, I have outgrown a lot of the prints in there, and the shop just isn't doing what I need it to. It's costing me money to have, and I've basically put out on my social medias that it's like a last call for most, if not all, prints in the shop, because my art style has moved on. So if there is anything you have your eye on, this is basically the last month to get it, and then everything will be retired. It's a shame. It is a shame. I really wanted the shop to do more for me than it has, but c'est la vie. This is where we are. But yeah, there'll be a few adventures and stuff. My housemates come back and I haven't made tea yet. Hello! I'm sorry, I thought you were going to be like way longer.
Yo.
I'll make tea. I just thought I'd film whilst you were out. Ah, crickets! No! I'm sorry, I will make tea. Okay, so my housemate went out to get some hay and crickets for the animals the menagerie in this house. He's talking to them right now, and he said, could you make me a tea? I was like, I absolutely can. And I was like, well, the house will be empty, I'll film whilst he's out, and then I'll make the tea. And he's just come back. Maybe this is a good time to wrap this up. Anyway, vlog's still going. Art sometimes doesn't work, art sometimes does work, but it tends to happen when I'm not filming it. So, hurrah. Anyway, December footage incoming. Enjoy.
So this was a day where we had a friend over, and I was just in one of those filming moods because we had pancakes for breakfast and I was going to work in the kitchen today, so I thought I'd film some of that footage as a different working environment. And my housemate decided to bake some melon pan, which is bread with cookie dough over the top, and it is so tasty. And it was just a really nice atmosphere of having the wood burning stove behind me, my housemate baking, so we were chatting away, watching videos, listening to podcasts, but I could smell like the bread proving and baking and the cookie dough, and I got to like lick the bowl sometimes. It was so nice, like just such a really good day that I happened to film. Like, I didn't know it was going to be so good. I just was filming it, and it was just like a day I really needed and was just so nice. And I need to make more time to work in the kitchen when things are going on because it is genuinely really nice. So here I am attempting to triumphantly end the vlog by painting the piece I'd been inking on that previous day of footage. And yeah, we'll see what happens. It's never good when I say that. I got up to get a drink and the cat's bloody double teamed me. As I wanted petting, so I pet him, and Pepsi wanted petting. And as I pet Pepsi, and they ran behind me and sat on the chair. Oh shit, I love you so much. So we have Enzo back with his regular resting grumpy face, and me going back to the piece and trying to make it work when I really should have stopped. Things were just not working. I was using some paper that was left over from some scrawler box. I have like a bunch of A5 size paper that I just need to get through and use, and it was really curling up under the use of watercolour. I was trying to use that choose and keep in Japanese watercolours, and really it wasn't working. So Japanese watercolours are kind of a mixture between watercolour and gouache, and what I really needed to do for this and the kind of work I wanted to do was actually go straight in with watercolour and get those lovely delicate washes that you get. But it wasn't working, and I was starting to get really bummed out and burned out. So I took a day off, and then on the next day I started to go through some references of yukatas I had and sketch them out and just put on some good videos. I was watching Puppet History and started to paint them, and I was like, hang on a minute, this is actually really working, because it really was just me going, okay, I need to do more practice, I need to do more tests with this. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to film the rest of this. I'm going to end this vlog with me learning from previous mistakes. This is literally what happened with that previous painting, where I just kept going straight in without doing enough practice, and decided for the last three to film them and show the process of me creating these pieces. So this is a page in my sketchbook using some references from Tumblr I saved ages ago, and I was on Discord chatting to a couple of friends. It was a really chilled out work day. It honestly felt like just working with some people, and yeah, I was practicing how I would paint the outfits, and it will hopefully go forward and change how I approach that piece, because I think there is an idea there of having two people having their photo taken under a cherry blossom tree, but what I was doing wasn't it, and that's okay. I am practicing, I am learning, and I am getting that toolbox together of things I can use in the future, and I think that is a really important way to end this vlog and the things I've learned from it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this whirlwind of a vlog. A lot has happened, and there are highs and lows in it, like genuinely. And that's how life is as an illustrator. And I hope, you've enjoyed taking that journey with me. Take a look in the shop to see if there's any prints you want to get before I retire most of them. And I'm going to do the usual, like if you liked it, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I learned a lot doing videos this year. And take care of yourself, everyone. See you later.